Good morning again. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. Good morning again, everyone. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. This is an actual extra. This is for a show that I do not cover, which is Basketball Wives. I started viewing it in season 1, made it a few seasons in until I couldn't stand the Mean Girl crew anymore, which to me was Evelyn, also Shaunie O'Neal, on screen and behind the scenes, which is really terrible. And at times, Shaunie would weaponize Tammy Roman and have her doing some dirty work as well. My last season watching was when Tammy took Keisha's pocketbook that time when they were away on vacation and made the girl ask for it back. Okay, I'm out. I don't like that kind of stuff. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's not verbal sparring. It's not any of that stuff. And I was surprised and shocked at Tammy Roman because I'm aware of Tammy Roman since we met her season 1 of The Real World. She is a Gen X personality that has been around for a lot of years. And she's one of the people that was able to take reality TV, turn it into a career, branch out. She's an actor. She does a lot of different things. So when Tammy would allow Shaunie and Evelyn to weaponize her against others, I found it pretty disgraceful, considering how Tammy Roman started out season 1 of Basketball Wives. And then for them to be able to use her against Jennifer Williams with the whole food stamp thing. But the first lady is at it again. She's orchestrated something that's pretty disgusting. And I've just been looking at the different comments surrounding it. As you can see, I'm going to share one of the videos leading up to and then the actual incident. So welcome in. Thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Extra. Please leave a like. And if you're not already, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much. So no further ado. I'm going to show you the scene. And then if you've not seen it, we can still discuss it. So I'll show the scene first. This is from Instagram. It's Basketball Wives. Again, we'll watch this now. Team replay, thank you so much. I don't know if this will be left up. I'm not able to speed it up, so I'm just going to play it. And if VH1 or Basketball Wives comes in and strikes it, then I'll have to take it down. But we'll go ahead and just play.
You look good.
That's what you came to do?
I came to listen instead of talk.
When we were in Vegas, did you not talk about Brandy to me the whole time?
Shaunie, first of all,
these are rhetorical yes or no questions.
Before we even start talking about these other broads, let's talk about me and you. When we decided to sit down,
we didn't decide anything.
Okay.
I decided to
sit
down.
Chantel.
You've been around me on 3 separate occasions, and you walked away like a cowardly lion every single time. That's the truth.
What I will not deal with is
you can get up and
to argue,
and I didn't either.
Listen.
I'm not going to tolerate your disrespect either. I'm not afraid of you. You're not going to police what I say.
So
I'm
much
not
like
15, 16 year old Chantel. You can't bully me.
Calm down.
I don't have to do.
Girl, bye.
Fine.
You ain't ready. When you ready, you know. The teacher will appear when the student is ready.
I bet. And you failed every class.
I'm done. Thank you. I'm getting accused of being everything under the sun. You know, how much is a person supposed to take? You're spewing insults. You're lying on me. Shaunie's my daughter, but don't try to run over me and don't disrespect me. I'm nice. Tell I'm not nice.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
That's why your husband is going to leave you and your kids don't like you.
Okay, whatever, Shaunie. You sound silly.
That is the exact reason right there.
This is childish.
No, what's childish is you. Absolutely. Run the up out of here, because I will violate you in front of everybody in this hotel.
Let me find some stairs.
Take the stairs, Jackie. That's the best idea you ever came up with. Please get up out of here. Because you know how I'm coming. Ooh, good idea. Go call Douglas on the phone and try to deflect, because you're goofy and I put up with your long enough. It's just really hard to stomach. Your child is trying to sit here and have a conversation with you and you just keep getting up, walking away because you just don't want to acknowledge the mess that you've made. A waste of my time.
And that was so childish, pathetic.
I can't explain the anger that I feel. I would never do that to my children. It's very painful. Is she in there, Antonio? Bring her out. Bring her out. Why you got her in the elevator for? Bring her out. You such a mother. You can't have the conversation? That's crazy. Is nobody like seeing what's happening here?
Hi, Vanna.
Y'all, I'll stop sharing. I'll stop sharing. I shared it at the beginning because I probably will end up cutting it out if it gets copyright stricken. That's the first part of it, y'all. Yeah, Dot Willie. Good morning to everyone that came back. Thank you so much. Mama Bees, my moderator, welcome back in. Dot Willie said, I heard about this. It's sad. They need not to have anything to do with each other. And you know why they are, Dot Willie? For TV. Chantel's got all that mouth and all that aggression and all that toward Jackie for television. And I'm a person over the years, I look at Jackie Christie, some of the things she says and does, and just shake my head. I get entertainment from Jackie. I do. And Jackie is wrong in some things. She's right in a lot of things. But what Shaunie has orchestrated, Shaunie O'Neal, what's her last name now? Henderson, what, the first lady? Disgraceful. This is for TV. And for Chantel to keep lying that she wants a conversation, she was never going to be able to have a conversation with Jackie with the aggression that she brought. Jackie came down in her silk pajamas and her shoes, her house shoes. She was there to listen. She let Shaunie get away with a lot more than she would have. Oh, yeah, that was triggering. Everybody who knows me knows I've lost my mom, and I couldn't imagine ever talking to her like that. And my mother was one of those people who said what she wanted to say and just ruled with an iron fist, especially with her children. And our father was more laid back. She was the disciplinarian. She was the one that had her mouth. He was kind of more like a duck. The woman runs her house, says what she wants to say, and he backs her up in that. And sometimes that can cause hard feelings. Chantel addressing this on TV, and now I'm hearing that they've had multiple sit downs. Jackie's giving her the space to speak, and Chantel's being so disrespectful. She started out with the name calling, saying she's the cowardly lion. She's ran away 3 times. Anybody who knows of Jackie Christie over the years, she's running away not to do what happens in this next scene that I'm going to show y'all. Mama B said what it is. She just wants to be seen because this conversation couldn't happen off camera. Jackie is the reason trying to get this girl a check. So Chantel's married. She's a mother, but that VH1 check is really nice. So your mother does this for you, and then you do this. And there's another child, Takari. She's the darker daughter. She's older than Chantel. She has a different father. She has a speech impediment. That is the one that is saying that she came apart. She has a book out there about it, and everybody knows about that. And Jackie has sat down repeatedly. They've been in therapy together. It's gone differently as far as their relationship because Takari, she's a content creator. She's on IG. She's not, to me, even though she wrote a book, you have every right to tell your story and to receive funds for that. But I'm not saying, I don't think she did it just for money or clout or to get rich off of her heartache, her family story. Chantel, I don't see any good intentions in this lady, y'all, especially since she's sitting around talking about, and Jackie said, why are you talking about these other broads? We don't need to hear anything about Brittany. I don't want to hear a thing about Evelyn. What Evelyn's over there had groomed her daughter to do, I don't even get started on Evelyn. And then for anyone to think that Evelyn, we'll see after the scene. Well, I'm not going to show this. I'll show the next scene, but the castmates took this girl's side. She's going to lie about how it went. And Mama B's is saying what I feel. There's never an excuse to disrespect your mama. That woman, she brought you into the world. She's going to say what she's going to say. Laying hands on, I don't agree with that, but you can walk away before that. She is more like the last lady, Dot Willie, because that situation down there in Florida with her and Keon, he is a complete and total grifter, allegedly. And in my opinion, we have the banner running. You see him telling that one of the choir members was getting happy. He was telling that lady to sit down and shut up. And then he tried to say, she do that every week. It don't matter. Don't matter at all. Okay, I'm going to share the second part of this scene so y'all can see the part that everybody is talking about. And there's a lot of commentary and think pieces on it because I agree with Mama D's. No reason. Same conversation, y'all. Different place. She's changed clothes.
I need to clear my name up.
Girl, stop.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop.
I need to clear.
Go to the post because then I'll read some comment. Okay, I'm at the post. That's fine. Here we go.
I'm gonna say this.
Please say it.
I
and
love
record
you.
it while you're
I
at
record
it. So
nothing.
you can
I
run
look
it back
to
to
see.
Dad
I
and Douglas and
Stop.
continue to lie to them and tell them that what
my
happened
God.
didn't happen.
Shaunie.
So that when they see this, they see you for the violent individual that you are.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to
Okay,
stop. And I'm not going to let up. And I'm going to
guess
speak
what
the
I
truth
want
to
you to do.
every
I want
single
you to
time. I
get
have
up.
zero respect
I want
for
you to get up and leave
Zero
my room.
respect for
Get
you.
up and leave my room.
Zero
okay,
respect
bye-bye.
for you. Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank
Please.
you.
You look very
Thank you
cute.
for wasting my time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, girl.
Bye-bye.
You have a good night, girl.
Good night, sweetie. Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I
Seek
will.
help.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
You right. And
I
you
love
think you look better?
Bye-bye.
Do you think you look better? Do you think that you fixed the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid.
I don't.
Look how you look as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
Look how
get
you look as a mother.
Get out of my room.
Don't touch
Jenny,
me.
I will not.
Don't.
Bitch, I'll knock you out. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Bitch,
Let me go. No, you guys
oh, you
have
put
to
your hands on me?
Let me
That's
go.
the end of it. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. You put your hands on
I'm
me.
going in my room.
Call Dad. Get him on the line, Jackie. Call Dad. You goofy as
I wanted to give you an opportunity to clean your name up. If that's how you want to
clear.
I'll probably show it again because I may end up having to take the whole video down because they don't like showing whole scenes like that. But did y'all see that? Jackie was still in pajamas. They want the scene to go on, even though Jackie quickly walked away from the last one when she saw what they were trying to do and what was happening, what Chantel had been unleashed and weaponized to do against her mom. And I'm not saying if Jackie's right or wrong. In this scene, in this instance, she's not wrong. She has every right to walk away from physical confrontation. Chantel told that woman, I'll violate you in front of everybody. And so that, to me, that's physical. You're going to violate me, that's physical. Because you can't violate me with words because I have my own words. And I promise you, only one of us will wake up thinking about what the other one said. I promise you that. So she's threatening, physically threatening her mother. And then they show up in another scene. She's calling for her to bring her out, like she's in a boxing ring. Bring her out against her mother, as if they're peers. This is her mother. I don't care. At this point, I'm not talking about her upbringing, any of that. I don't care. I'm talking about what I'm looking at and what's happening on the screen, y'all. That was disgusting. And then for Chantel to come dressed, now she got a little yellow dress, a little hair pulled to the side. And Jackie is still in pajamas. Jackie didn't come to fight this girl. This girl came ready to rumble. And she's the one started cussing, name calling, all of that. Dot Willie says they have 4 churches in Houston. I don't understand why they have congregations. 4 churches? You know what? I think some people just want to be next to any type celebrity and they don't really care what's being said. Because Keon, to me, what I see in him, I don't really see Christianity. I don't judge anyone's faith, but I don't see it. So for Jackie, what Jackie was doing was tame. To get up, to walk away, that nodding, that smiling. Those of us that know a Jackie Christie personality type, we know that is that's tame. You want them to nod and smile. You don't want the next part of what's getting ready to happen. And Chantel was the one started cussing, insulting, threatening, provoking, and then after the other scene, pushed her. I'll show it again. I'll see if you can see the part where they pushed her. Because then later, I'll tell you the last scene when she goes down to the ladies and Evelyn and them are like, now Evelyn looked a little scared. She also looked concerned. But I have known of Evelyn Lozada in that face and forehead for a while. Evelyn was excited about what Chantel was telling them and that Jackie swung on her and making it look like Jackie physically touched her first. When Chantel, she did a police move, advancing, don't touch me, and pushing Jackie. So Jackie, I don't know where she was in her head, but some people just, bop, 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 bop. And she had every right to do so, in my opinion. So we'll show it again. Luckily, these are very short scenes. But when I found out that this finally happened, I'm hurt for Jackie. Chantel says this is the end of their relationship, and she has children, I think 4. But Jackie, you'll have other grandchildren in your life. I hate to say that, but this girl right here, look at that, unhinged, just disgusting. What she did, what she allowed, I need to clear my name up. Yeah, you need to clear your name up. You looking like a fool. Look at her, all tatted. She got dressed again, ugly yellow dress. Why you didn't come in your pajamas if you really wanted to talk to your mom? Let me start this scene again.
Clear my name?
Chantel, listen. If this how you,
I need to clear my name up.
Girl, stop.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop.
I need to clear my name.
I'm gonna say
up.
this.
Please say it.
I
and
love
record
you.
it while you're at it. So you can run it back to Dad and Douglas and continue to lie to them and tell them that what happened didn't happen.
Shaunie.
So that when they see this, they see you for the violent individual that you are.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to let up. And I'm going to
guess what I want you to do?
Every
I want
single
you
time.
to
I have zero respect
I want you to get up and leave my room.
Zero respect.
Get up and leave my room.
Zero respect.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You look very
Thank you
cute.
for wasting my time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, girl.
Bye-bye.
You have a good night, girl.
Good night, sweetie. Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I
Seek
will.
help.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
You right. And
I
you
love
think
you.
you look better?
Bye-bye.
Do you think you look better? Do you think
Shaunie,
that you fixed the
Shaunie, no,
situation?
I
Because you're
don't.
sitting here looking
I don't.
stupid.
I don't.
Look how you
I
look
don't.
as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
Look how
get
you look as a mother.
Get out of my room.
Don't touch me.
I will not.
Don't.
Bitch, I'll knock you out.
Get out.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Bitch.
Let me go. No, you guys
Oh, you
have
put your hands on me?
Let me
That's
go.
the end of it. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. You put your hands on
I'm
me.
going in my room.
Call Dad. Get him on the line, Jackie. Call Dad. You goofy as
To give you an
Who that sound like? You goofy as F. That sound like Evelyn Lozada. You can't tell me they didn't pre-work this scene and what they knew was going to happen, and they're going to be able to provoke Jackie Christie into that reaction. You can't tell me they didn't. I don't care. I'm not even a frequent watcher of the show. Good morning, Doc Willie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Sometimes you just have to let certain family members go and love them from a distance. Yeah, I think that's what Jackie's going to have to do, because we saw Chantel trying to push a lot of buttons and calling her Jackie. That's a button. Trying to threaten that she's going to let people know how Jackie was as a mother. Jackie has been criticized for years. When we saw Jackie on the road, Jackie's right up there at age with me. Jackie probably about 56. I'm 54. Jackie's Gen X. That's a different time. When certain ones got a basketball player, they knew what they were going to go on the road and do. Doug Christie kind of wasn't that type, but Jackie was still traveling with him, y'all, traveling with the team and watching them. And it was a source of a lot of jokes, but that's the way that they've been able to keep what they have together. And she's been criticized over the years as to her children suffering from that, her not being hands-on as far as raising them. But what this girl just did on TV, on a forum that Jackie built, I don't care that Shaunie is one of the producers. She's the creator. I don't care about any of that. Without Jackie Christie, this show would not still be on the air all these years later. I'm sorry. And what Chantel did was disgusting. And I think behind the scenes, people that were in her ear, Brandy, I don't know why. Brandy, what you got to do with it? That man over there said he had cheated on her over 100 times. And you got time to try to cause a conflict between mother and daughter? Evelyn Lozada, you and your daughter over there with a baby by somebody that you've laid with? Don't get me started on Evelyn, y'all. Don't get me started on Evelyn at all. But to see Jackie Christie, and over the years, Jackie's done a lot of things that people think, well, maybe I wouldn't move that way. And okay, I wouldn't move some of the way that Jackie moves. But in the 2 scenes that we just saw, Jackie was not wrong. Chantel in each scene started the insults, started the threats. She didn't get up in the first scene. Jackie got up, but she got up to leave. And then Chantel chased her down the hall. And then in the room, Jackie asked that girl to leave 10 or 12 times. I want you to leave my room. Bye. You look pretty. I want you to leave. Just dismissing her repeatedly over and over and over and over. So there are people that are actually defending Chantel and her actions. Not as many as I think she thought would be, because there are a lot of people that don't like Jackie Christian. Jackie Christie, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to like Jackie Christie to recognize wrong. And then for the girl to be coming down that narrow hallway talking about don't touch me. Meanwhile, she knows that Jackie gonna have to, just the instincts and her reflexes, we're gonna have hands put on her. Welcome in, Kim Swinson. Thank you so much for coming. Kim, they do all need therapy, and it is sad. I remember a couple of scenes that Takari, the older daughter, the one who said that she really was the one ignoring and receiving poor treatment from Jackie because she wasn't Jackie's preference. And I hate that. I really hate that Takari went through that. Chantel, I flat out don't believe. I don't believe that she got treated the way that Takari got treated. I think she was a favorite child. And she's told other people that behind the scenes. So what she's doing here on TV for this check that Jackie helped her get, because make no mistake about it, if Shaunie and the producers wanted Chantel on the show and Jackie lays down the gauntlet like, okay, these are the things I'm not going to discuss, and she didn't want this girl on the show, I'm sorry, Chantel would not be there. The Jackie's helping her get paid, and this is the thanks that she gets. This is disgraceful. There's no reason that she shouldn't have walked away. Yeah, that really, wow. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. And the name calling. First time she told us she ran 3 times like the cow really lying, and then she's cursing. She called it a B. I think she called it a B word. Called her out of her name, called her her first name, called her Jackie repeatedly, threw off on her mothering capabilities and abilities. Jackie did the best she could with what she had to work with, and I guess with what she thought was right for her family and her marriage at the time. And Chantel being a wife and a mother, that's not for her to judge. That was totally wrong. It was terrible. Kim Swinson is giving us a little insight. Mama Bees, thank you. She says, please hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. But Kim says, yeah, I saw that treated light bright differently from dark skinned beauty, looks just like Jackie. Kim Swinson, Takari pulls at my heartstrings because in addition to being dark skinned, she does have Jackie's whole face. She also has a speech impediment. I don't know if it is from a hearing deficiency or not, but she speaks a certain way. I think it's Takari _ something, but she has her own, she's a content creator. She's on IG. And when you hear her talk, you realize, oh, okay, there was some type of disability when she was coming up. And she said that she did get ignored or mistreated. So that's really sad. I feel for that. But that, Shaunie, none of this is going to heal what these people have going on, being on TV like that and pushing your mother into a wall to a point where you see those grown men production, they didn't like that at all. Security, their faces, they were not happy about that. And thankfully, they broke it up. I don't want to see them windmilling each other, but I'm glad Jackie was able to. I'm not going to say that. I'm glad it didn't get to a point where they were fighting a longer period of time. I'm glad security was there to break it up. But Chantel was asking them to bring her out. She let you back in her room, and I'm sorry she did that. I'm sorry she let that girl back in her room. Who calls their mom the B word? Yeah, Mama Bees, even in the middle of an shame on her. That was shameful. That was very shameful. Karma is coming the way of a lot of people that rooted for that and wanted to see that. Now, I think Jackie had been getting into it with Shaunie maybe last season or so. So Shaunie being the production, we saw Shaunie be able to fire people on air. She did that to Brandy's dumb butt. Thank you for your services. Right on the air. And here Brandy is back on TV being a clown and a monkey for Shaunie. And instigating in a mother and daughter situation. Evelyn Lozada too. I hold all of them responsible. But I just wanted to show those 2 couple of scenes, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by, and just wanted to get a few people's thoughts and see what you thought about it. I'm going to go back and see, make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, this was the consensus is it was sad just to see. I don't care what side somebody comes down on. I don't know how there's more than one side when one person is cursing, threatening, and finally pushing, and she's in Jackie's room. It's not like they were still downstairs in the hotel lobby. She's in Jackie's room at this point. And then Jackie in her silk pajamas. You don't come when you're going somewhere to fight. You're not dressed like that. You dress for bed. It's, oh, well, she got condescending. She was looking down. And then Chantel was bringing up a lot of old stuff. I'm not scared of you anymore. I'm not the teen, Chantel, this and that. They're supposed to be 2 grown women sitting here talking now. 2 married women with children. So no, we realize she's not a teen sitting there. She's acting like one with the insulting and the jumping up and all of that. That was terrible. Willie, I will leave your comment up, and I hope all of you do have a good day, a great day. And if you come back and some of the video is cut out, that's what it was, because I let it play through because I wanted everyone to see both those scenes, because I no longer watch the show in its entirety. I really don't. If there are pop culture moments that people talk about, I'll watch it for that purpose. But Shaunie O'Neal, whatever her name is, with the pastor husband, I think she's disgraceful, disgusting, and I think she needs to be paused again. The other season she got paused after was when Tammy Roman stole that white lady's pocketbook, and she had to ask for it back. This scene should never been aired. Production is terrible. Kim, they always do that to us. They will show us fighting, flat foot, fighting each other, mother, daughter, husband. They don't care. They want to see that. So that was pretty disgraceful for them to have that. Thank you, Kim. Have a good one. Everyone have a good one. Thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Extra, and I will see you in the YouTube streets. Goodbye, everybody.